Alright, Mr. Bean, sir, here is your, I said it's like a one whole name, actually just Mr. Bean, just addressing you as sir. Maybe you like Kenneth, but anyway, we're going to go with Mr. Bean. Here is your 1/43rd scale, 1949, 1949/1950 it says. Ford 1/43rd scale. It's a first response replicas. As you can see, it is a civil defense unit. As I told you in the video or in the email, I have no idea why, but those decals they just like disappeared. One of the civil defense decals on the door was kind of rubbed a little bit, and I thought, well, maybe it's just, was a defect from first response. But then, like I told you, I tried to clean those cars, this one and the Studebaker ambulance, because they had some kind of spots on them. I don't know if something got sprayed. Maybe I think they were on your train layout. Something got sprayed on them, maybe a cleaner or something, and kind of dried. Anyway, I waxed them off, or actually used a McGuire's final inspection on them. And when I wiped this civil defense car down, the decals just totally disappeared. It was like I actually used nail polish remover, like I use on normal decals, to remove them. They're just wiped off. So I got some new decals made for you. All the fender decals, civil defense on the door panels, both panels. There, civil defense on the front. All your decals are back on the car. Like I said, it was kind of weird that it happened. First time that's happened. I've used that stuff on every car I've ever owned. Small model cars as well. Probably over 1,000 different model cars I've used the stuff with. And like I told you in my email, I even trusted that stuff on my Buick Grand National, and always had real good results with it. But anyway, whatever the case, they'd eat the decals off of this one, or they were defective to begin with. So anyway, again, 1/43rd scale. Obviously, with the age of the car, as far as the era of the car, I should say, we have warm white, steady headlights, steady red taillights, and then just a flashing red roof light. He told me this was 14 volts AC, your power supply. So this will actually run on up to, I want to say 16, but 15 for sure. Give a little bit of leeway there, but I'm thinking your 16 volts even would be fine, and will operate on AC or DC. It won't matter. The main thing is it will operate on AC. DC won't hurt it with the bridge rectifier I put in there, so it won't really matter. You can put DC in a bridge rectifier and you still get DC out, so it's not that big a deal. But as you can see with DC, with a 9-volt battery, the lights work that way and the lights work this way. So again, the DC part of it's not a big deal. Just going to hook the battery up to it, and again, you see your warm white headlights. Again, with 15 volts, these are going to be a little bit brighter. I only have 9 hooked up here, so with your voltage, or 14 volts that you're going to run through it, a little bit more brightness to it, which they're actually plenty bright considering. You see it, they're looking right into them. They got a little bit of brightness to them. Again, the flashing red roof light, and then your steady tail lights, red tail lights on here. So there you have it. I appreciate it. On the ambulance, I did get a little sneak peek here. I did get the lights made into the headlight, I started calling them containers, the headlights on the side of the car. So I do have those mounted on there, so we're in luck with that. And I also have your red light mounted here inside the light that was on the roof already. Have to do a little bit of painting touch up on that. So just let me know on the tail lights where those need to go. Nothing's really marked on here, designated as where the tail lights would be. And I've looked online for pictures and can't tell if they're supposed to have them on here. And I think, matter of fact, some of the old cars like this may have not even had tail lights on them. I don't know. But anyway, let me know on that, and I'll get that one finished up and get back to you. But anyway, one last look at your civil defense Ford. I appreciate the little burnout right there. Did that hurt? Appreciate the orders, your patience, and also your emails back and forth, trying to help me get these right for you. I appreciate it, sir. Have a good weekend. Oop, I knocked my camera over.